Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spiritual Hub. It's your girl, the coach, coming to you live with a message of what you need to know today. So, you guys, let's go ahead and get in there and see what's really going on with the messages from our galactic guidance. Okay. So, we did pull the three, took the bottom and the top, and we're going to go from there. Okay. So, initially, what we're seeing here is, some type of plan is working. This plan is working in such magnificent, miraculous, marvelous. I'm hearing a lot of M's, okay? Yes, it's happening miraculously. Because there's a lot of money around. There's a lot of pinnacles around this specific thing that's working, this plan. So you're definitely seeing the fruits of your labor, because you've been strong and because you've sacrificed, because you've, had trauma, because you dealt with that, because you dealt with your side, because you're choosing to align, because you're choosing to help others and help yourself and do the right thing on this process and unify the world. You know what I mean? The good things, fighting the good fight, fighting for the right side, for the right reason, at the right time, baby. Yeah. Okay. And there's been some tower moments that have happened here recently from what I'm seeing is, some major life epiphanies happening. These epiphanies are rolling in like every couple seconds. It's like this new information rolling in like every couple seconds, just coming on in. All this energy, all this stuff is coming in. These manifestations are coming in. These epiphanies are coming in. And all this stuff is happening. What seems to be all at once sometimes. And I feel like those random bits of anxiety or those random bits of information is kind of letting us know ahead of time what's going on. Okay. So we do see also that, you've kind of been withdrawing from self, withdrawing from others. I see that 222. Okay. So you're withdrawing for balance, and you've not only withdrawn for balance, but you've received, that balance that you've been trying to get to. You know what I mean? You've already received that, understanding. And I feel like now is the time that you're putting that into application while also understanding your purpose in this life. Now, some will say it's a past life. Some will say it's a future life. There's a lot of different interpretations of what that could mean, of what that could be. With past lives for all of us, it's different. And if you believe in that, and if you don't, there's so many different discrepancies. But at the end of the day, you don't get anywhere focused on the past. Learn a little bit of past to help you in the present moment, to align with the future for sure. But don't make negative past experiences present. Okay, 333. Some of you guys are needing to unify with the current realm. Okay. Yeah, because you've been walking around here not trying to see what was going on spiritually, like with your third eye. You've been trying not to see, or it's like you didn't want to know if something was going wrong. But to your surprise, nothing was. But you didn't. You were like, oh, I just don't want to even. I didn't want to know. I don't even want to know. You know what I mean? And you were to that point where not like that you were giving up, but you had like reached a moment to where you were just like, oh, like, man, like, can we not like go down that same path? And I feel like you put that energy, out there to where it didn't even happen because you felt for it and you released it. Okay. You allowed those past traumas not to control you, those past burdens, those past, moments to not to hold, you allowed it to filter through, to just resonate and leave. Okay. And with the morality here, it's like, trying to find out what's morally correct. What do you leave behind? What do you keep? What parts of what? Literally, Focus on the current moment. And if you can't focus on this current moment because you're not sure what to do in this current moment, do the first thing that feels right. Okay, whether that's, oh, it feels right to go get me a glass of water, or, oh, it feels right for me to go walk outside. It feels real good to go reach out to somebody. Oh, it feels right to book that session with her because she knows what she's talking about. Oh, it feels good to reach out. Like, whatever that is for you that helps you in a moral way. Okay, to do what's right. And it's like, you've been trusting your intuition to get you, thus far. And, I'm told to give you an applause because you have done your work. You do your part. Okay. Yes. So intuitively, you're doing the right thing, whether that's you being guided and protected or you just trusting that intuition and the faith in the process and knowing that all it's meant to be will be. Either way, you're moving forward in a great energy. Now, are some of your thoughts focused? Right now, your thoughts are focused on changes. That's really all that's really happening, really, is your mind is like, okay, I got to change, make changes. Changes happen, changes. All this stuff happening. And the only way that you're really getting through it, now you can say that you're focusing on the past, the present, and the future. The only way you're getting through it is by living in the current moment. Now your mind might be in another realm, of course. Naturally, it might be in another realm. But you are living this current physical awareness and existence, okay? So regardless of where your mind might be or might not be, you're living in this current moment to moment. And that's what's getting you through, okay? Is having that kind of grounding that, but in this moment, I'm good. You know what I mean? But regardless of what's in your head, at this moment, you're good, right? No matter what's going on in your head, just if you have a negative thought, just be like, hey, had a negative thought, but everything's good in this current moment. So that negative thought isn't even affecting anything unless you allow it to. Right? And, there's some commitments in your life that have been, manifested, broadcasted, worked through. It's gone through quite a bit with the committal relationships that you've been involved with here recently. And, that's normal. I feel like you haven't gone through any toxicness in a while, praise God. You may have a little couple spats here and there, but everything's good. Health-wise is good. Everything's, happening the way it's supposed to. Okay. It's supposed to happen this way. And that's how it's happening. Okay. With the 9 of Cups, it's celebratory energy. So regardless of whether you are chilling, happy, sad, maybe angry, joyful, appreciative, grateful, any of those, no matter what emotion you're actually experiencing, your energy is waiting for your chips to come in gratefully. So like, this is your energy, like, okay, it's Christmas Eve, and I'm 6 years old, and I know for a fact that I'm gonna get everything on my list, for a fact, but I don't know in what ways or any of that. And I'm just excited because I'm even getting more than what was on my list. And I'm just excited. And that's the kind of energy that this is. Okay. That's the kind of energy that we're trying to invoke for what this is. Okay. And then you got that intensity. Okay. That intensity of like, wow, I really went to that moment. I really felt that feeling, and what that is the balancing, stabilizing, and the, foundation of what is, was, and what will be. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for watching again, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. You guys are the best. Thank you for sending these videos to your friends, to your family, just sending them out. You know what I mean? What they choose to do with the information is their part, but if you resonated, they probably will too, on the fact of you're aligning to this. Okay. So when you're meant to see a message, you'll see it. You're meant to see it. You'll see it. Okay. So stay blessed and never stressed. Much peace, much power, and much love. Namaste.